Yo, chat, what if the Prince of all Saiyans just randomly dropped into the most tragic night in Shinobi history? Bro, this is about to be absolutely insane, no cap.
It started as just another chaotic training session at Capsule Corp.
500 times gravity is child's play. I need to push it past the absolute limit.
Bro, Vegeta's ego is literally his worst enemy. He's definitely about to break Bulma's toy again, for fur.
But combining maximum gravity overload with his exploding Saiyan ki created a fatal system error. A literal tear in the space-time continuum was ripped wide open.
What the hell is this? Kakarot, I swear if this is your doing, you're dead!
Ain't no way. Bro is getting swallowed by a black hole and still finds a way to blame Goku. Vegeta is completely cooked right now.
Flung mercilessly across dimensions, his raw Saiyan energy was magnetically pulled towards another source of absolute, violent power. Meanwhile, in the Hidden Leaf Village, absolute hell was breaking loose. The nine-tailed demon fox had been unleashed, a force of pure, unchecked hatred.
This is it, chat. The night Kurama went absolutely wilding. But little does this oversized fox know who's about to drop in.
High above the carnage, reality itself shattered like fragile glass. And out plummeted a very confused, highly pissed off Saiyan elite.
Where the hell am I? And what in Kami's name is that oversized, pathetic furball?
Unaware of the celestial arrival, the beast swung its lethal claw toward a desperate family.
Nobody interrupts my training. I'll obliterate you, you ugly mutt!
Oh my god, he's about to crash the party. Rip Kurama bro is cooked for fur. Next episode is gonna be a movie.
The Nine-Tails delivered its death blow, destined to impale the tragic parents.
Get out of my way, you pathetic, oversized furball!
Hold up, chat. The timing is actually crazy right now. Is he gonna tank it? Watch this. Wow. Oh my god, he did it. Yes, he did it. No way!
But destiny was instantly rewritten by a body forged under 500 times Earth's gravity. The unstoppable force of the demon fox met a truly immovable object.
Bruh, are you serious right now? He literally tanked a Biju strike with his back. He didn't even flinch. That's absolute GOAT behavior, no cap.
For the first time in centuries, the monstrous embodiment of hatred felt physical pain. Minato and Kushina stared in utter disbelief at the unknown savior who defied death itself.
Is that it? My son hits harder than that, and he's just a toddler.
With a casual flick of his wrist, the Prince of all Saiyans retaliated. The sheer physical force sent the mountain-sized beast tumbling backward in absolute humiliation. Seizing the miraculous opening, the fourth Hokage initiated his final jutsu. The Reaper Death Seal. A forbidden technique demanding the ultimate price.
What is that disgusting energy? It doesn't feel like normal ki at all. What kind of planet is this?
The Shinigami's spectral hand plunged into the beast, violently tearing away its essence. The mighty Nine-Tails was compressed and forcibly sealed away into the newborn vessel. His duty fulfilled, Minato Namikaze collapsed, smiling as his life force completely faded. Leaving behind a shattered mother, a cursed infant, and an extremely confused alien warrior.
RIP to the fourth Hokage, absolute legend. But yo, hold up, Vegeta is now stuck playing babysitter? Bro, this anime is peaking right now.
With the Reaper's toll paid in full, the fourth Hokage's soul began to scatter into the wind. His wife, completely drained of her tailed beast and life force, was barely holding on.
Her energy. Ooh, it's fading fast. She doesn't have a minute left.
Chat, I'm not crying, you're crying. Seeing Kushina like this hurts my soul, bro. This is way too tragic for.
But the Prince of Saiyans recognized a true warrior's spirit when he saw one. He transferred a fraction of his godlike vitality directly into her failing network. It wasn't enough to heal her, but it was enough to anchor her soul to the living world. The dying Hokage witnessed this impossible miracle just before his final breath.
Whoever you are, please, protect my family.
I don't take orders from dead men. especially weak ones.
With a final, knowing smile, the yellow flash of the leaf faded into legends, leaving the ruthless Saiyan prince alone with his absolute worst nightmare, a crying infant.
Ain't no way. Bro literally just became the ultimate stepdad. Vegeta the babysitter? This timeline is absolutely wilding, W script.
The newborn vessel, burdened with a demon, wailed into the dead of night.
Stop that incessant crying, brat! I am not your pacifier!
A fallen mother, an orphan Jinchuuriki, and an alien prince bound by fate. The ninja world had no idea, their entire power scaling just got utterly obliterated. Morning broke over the hidden leaf, but the nightmare was far from over. The village was left in absolute shambles. With the fourth Hokage gone, a massive power vacuum opened up, and the rats were ready to feast. Deep underground, Danzo Shimura saw the tragedy not as a loss, but as the ultimate opportunity.
The Nine Tails is now sealed inside the boy. The leaf needs its ultimate weapon under my direct control.
He immediately deployed his brainwashed shadow operatives to seize the newborn Jinchuuriki.
Bro, this guy is literally the biggest op in anime history. The village is literally still burning and this toxic snake is already plotting. Let me at him.
Moving like silent ghosts, the ANBU closed in on the outskirts where Kushina was recovering. Morning birds chirping, sparse crickets, gentle soothing BGM. Narrator, meanwhile, in an abandoned shrine far from the village center.
Naruto, my sweet boy, we made it.
Standing guard at the entrance, the Saiyan elite was enjoying a rare moment of peace. Until his senses picked up multiple hostile energy signatures creeping closer. Danzo's assassins surrounded the sanctuary, preparing to take the child by force.
Hand over the Jinchuuriki, Kushina. The village requires its weapon to maintain balance.
He's not a weapon! He's a gun! He's my son! You'll have to kill me first, Danzo!
With a cold gesture, the old hawk signaled for her execution. The faceless assassins lunged forward, blades drawn for a swift kill.
Oh, they really thought they could just walk in and take the kid? Danzo is about to find out real quick who's standing behind that door, Furfur.
But the rude ANBU had just crossed the line drawn by the prince of all Saiyans. The ANBU froze midair, their ninja instinct screaming that stepping forward meant absolute death.
Fools! Eliminate the intruder and secure the weapon.
Brainwashed and fearless, the assassins threw themselves at the Saiyan prince.
Nah, Danzo really thinks he's the main character right now. Bro is sending absolute fodder to fight a literal god. They are completely cooked.
He didn't even bother to raise a finger.
Know your place, trash!
A sheer wall of raw gravity and key pressure crashed down upon them. Flattened against the stone like mere insects, unable to breathe, unable to move. Their internal organs buckled under the sheer weight of his killing intent.
What? What is this monstrous pressure? I can't breathe!
Ain't no way. Zero diff. Bro didn't even throw a punch, he just flexed his aura and they're eating dirt. That's that Conqueror's hockey menace energy.
With the vermin subdued, the prince decided to establish the new rules of this world. A casual beam of energy carved a molten trench straight through solid bedrock, drawing an absolute border that no ninja in this world could cross.
Anyone who steps a single toe across this line, I will personally turn this entire village into dust. Leave.
Swallowing his immense pride, the old hawk tasted absolute defeat for the first time. The sovereign zone was officially established. No ninja was welcome here.
The disrespect is actually crazy. He just drew a line in the dirt and claimed the whole zone. Vegeta is living rent-free in Danzo's head forever now, W-mans.
With no other option, the third Hokage officially declared the shrine an absolute no-go zone. While deep in the shadows, the old hawk seethed in total humiliation. That glowing scar in the earth became an absolute border. The sovereign zone was born. 5 years passed in absolute, uninterrupted peace within those walls.
5 years later. Let's go. Time to see what kind of absolute unit little Naruto has become under Vegeta's training.
The ruined shrine had been transformed into a secluded, beautiful training sanctuary. Kushina completely recovered, embracing her new life far from the village's politics. And Naruto, was undergoing a training regimen that would kill a normal grown man. Overseen by a strict, unaging alien godfather.
Ow. Bro, I can't. Vegeta is literally giving off maximum dad energy right now. This is wholesome AF, chat. Best timeline confirmed.
Take that! I'm gonna be stronger than Uncle Vegeta! Believe it! That's my boy! Show that stump who's boss!
Sloppy! Your footing is garbage, and you dropped your guard. Again!
To the village, he was a monster. To Vegeta, he was just a Saiyan in training. Of course, Danzo never truly gave up. His spies constantly lurked just outside the boundary. But the prince sees everything. And his mere gaze was enough to keep the entire Shinobi world at bay. Inside the sovereign zone, Kushina tried to pass down the traditional ways of the Shinobi.
See, Naruto? You focus your chakra, channel it through the hand signs, and boom!
However, traditional ninjutsu wasn't exactly compatible with his other mentor's aesthetic.
What exactly is this pointless finger dancing supposed to accomplish?
Bro literally called ninjutsu pointless finger dancing. I'm dead. Vegeta really pulled up just to vibe check the whole Naruto power system.
It's called chakra control, you overgrown musclehead! It's how true ninjas fight!
Magic tricks are for the weak. Real power doesn't need hand signs. It just breaks things.
He casually dropped a customized training set forged entirely from high-density weighted steel.
A Saiyan doesn't cry about weight. If you want to surpass me, put them on. Or go back to dancing.
Fueled by sheer Uzumaki stubbornness, the boy accepted the monstrous challenge. And instantly ate dirt.
Bruh, he went straight to the ground. Vegeta out here treating a kindergartner like Goku training for Namek. This is literal child abuse, and I am here for it.
Don't touch him. If you pamper him, he dies on the battlefield.
But a Jinchuuriki's vitality is monstrous. And combined with Saiyan discipline, it creates a prodigy that defies all logic.
He actually stood up. Bro is 5 years old lifting raw iron like it's nothing. The ninja world is definitely not ready for this Saiyan-trained menace.
The training regimen was nothing short of absolute torture for a 5-year-old.
It's so heavy. I can't. My legs are burning.
Oof, man, seeing baby Naruto cry is actually breaking my heart. Vegeta has absolutely zero chill. But honestly, this is how you build a demon, chat.
Gravity and fatigue finally won. The boy collapsed, unable to take another step.
Help. I can't do it. It hurts too much.
But looking down at him was not a loving parent. It was the prince of all Saiyans.
Cry all you want, brat. The enemy won't care about your tears. Stand up, or stay a loser forever.
Watching from afar, Kushina's maternal instinct screamed, but she forced herself to trust the brutal process. And slowly, the crying stopped, replaced by an ancestral, burning defiance. His Jinchuuriki biology reacted to the trauma, forcing an immediate, monstrous healing factor.
Oh? So the little brat has a built-in senzu bean. Excellent. No more holding back then.
Pushed past the point of breaking, the Uzumaki endurance completely took over.
Let's go! The healing factor is absolutely OP. Kurama is basically working overtime just so Naruto can survive Vegeta's workout.
His body instantly adapted, rewriting its own physical limits in real time. Morning turned to scorching afternoon, and afternoon bled into dusk. Yet, the boy never stopped until the final lap was crushed.
Not entirely useless after all.
A new breed of shinobi was being forged in the crucible of Saiyan pride.
He is a child, not one of your alien meatheads! You're going to break him!
A Saiyan doesn't break, and neither does that monster inside him.
But the Saiyan prince knew exactly what he was doing.
By the sage, how is this even possible?
The extreme physical trauma was forcing his Uzumaki bloodline to evolve at a terrifying rate.
Chat, do you realize how broken this build is? Saiyan training breaks the muscles, Kurama heals them instantly. It's literally an infinite stat glitch.
Seeing the results, Kushina decided to combine her shinobi arts with Vegeta's gravity training.
Focus, Naruto! Use your immense physical stamina to anchor the chakra. Don't let the beast overflow!
His massive physical strength gave him the perfect vessel to control his wild energy.
Not bad for a brat. Now let's see if you can dodge while meditating!
The ultimate dual-class training regime was officially born.
Haha! You missed, Uncle Vegeta! I'm way too fast! Don't get cocky! Let's see you dodge my chains while carrying that iron!
A monstrous synergy of Saiyan brutality and Uzumaki sealing arts. The perfect balance of spiritual control and absolute physical dominance.
I guess your ridiculous muscle training has some uses after all, Prince.
The Hidden Leaf had no idea what kind of god they were actively ignoring.
He's literally dual-classing Saiyan physical stats with Uzumaki chakra control. Give this kid 5 more years and he's soloing the entire Akatsuki alone, no cap.
With Konoha still weakened from the Ninetales attack, rival nations smelled blood in the water. The Hidden Cloud Village dispatched their most elite Jonin Black Ops squad.
Bro, why is the Cloud Village always trying to kidnap somebody? First Hinata in the original, now they want the Jinchuuriki? These guys are certified menaces.
Their mission, infiltrate, grab the boy, and vanish before dawn. Unfortunately, Konoha's perimeter defense was severely lacking. The intruders bypassed the outer perimeter without shedding a single drop of blood.
Ain't no way. Konoha security is actual trash, chat. How do you let 4 grown men just breeze past the front gate? Make it make sense.
Navigating the rooftops, the strike team moved with perfect, deadly precision.
The Ginger isn't in the center. He's isolated on the outskirts. Perfect.
Thinking it was an easy snatch and grab, the squad headed straight for the restricted zone.
Hold up! What is this line?
A glowing scar in the earth, untouched for 5 years. The absolute boundary.
A keep out sign? Konoha is getting pathetic. They're trying to scare us away with a hot ditch.
And with a single arrogant step, they crossed the line of absolute death.
What is this pressure? I can't move my legs!
Wrap it up, chat. It was nice knowing you, Cloud Village goons. You literally just walked into the final boss room at level 1. GG.
Their elite Jonin training meant absolutely nothing against the raw killing intent of a Saiyan.
You stepped on my dirt. Prepare to be erased.
Inside the Sovereign Zone, the night was usually completely undisturbed. Vegeta had extended his key senses to blanket the entire perimeter. A foolproof, invisible alarm system. Ping of a radar, crackling electromagnetic sound. Narrator, and someone just tripped the wire.
Vermin.
Bro literally has a built-in Ring doorbell made of pure ki. They stepped on the motion sensor. These Cloud Ninjas are so cooked, chat.
His sheer killing intent was so dense, it caused the ambient temperature to physically plummet.
This cold, it's not weather. It's pure bloodlust!
Mom, Uncle Vegeta is really mad.
Kushina immediately knew they were under attack, but Vegeta had already claimed the prey.
Oh, it's a wrap. The whole family is waking up. You do not want to wake up a Saiyan and a pissed-off Uzumaki mom, bro.
Outside, the elite strike force realized they had walked into a freezer.
Move. Why won't my legs move?
It wasn't just cold. It was the crushing gravity of a predator looking at its prey. Every instinct they had honed as Jonin screamed at them to flee. But the gates of hell were already opening.
Did I not make the rules clear enough?
The prince had come out to play. Desperation finally overrode their paralyzing, freezing fear.
Ignore the monster! Grab the Ninetales brat and scatter!
2 elite assassins vaulted blindly toward the inner chambers, only to be immediately met by the wrath of the red-hot habanero.
You dare step into my home and target my son!
The adamantine chains bound them instantly, completely neutralizing their chakra network. 2 elite assassins, instantly rendered utterly powerless by an angry mother.
Yo, W-Mom energy is absolutely off the charts. Do not mess with an Uzumaki household, bro. She literally folded them like laundry.
Damn it! Cut the red-haired woman down first! Attack!
The remaining assassin lunged with lethal intent, aiming a killing strike directly at the mother. But a tiny, orange-clad blur intercepted his path with truly terrifying speed, anchoring himself with a monstrous stomp that literally shattered the solid courtyard.
Stay away from my mom, you creep!
He unleashed a perfect taijutsu strike, fueled by the momentum of 100 kilos of raw iron. The 5-year-old's fist collided with the grown man's chest like an absolute cannonball, sending the elite shinobi flying backward like a broken, useless ragdoll. The prince's brutal training methods had just borne their first terrifying, prodigious fruit.
He folded a jonin. A 5-year-old just one-shotted a grown-ass ninja. Chat, my screen is literally shattering from the hype. Vegeta raised a demon.
If physical force doesn't work, we'll fry him in the brat with lightning style!
Are they actually stupid? They're about to tick off the prince even more. This is not gonna end well, chat. Big yikes.
I was having a decent nap, and you idiots decided to make a racket. You have 5 seconds before I turn this entire forest into nothingness.
The raw, unadulterated fear of death stopped their attack dead in its tracks.
Yes, this is peak performance. My man Vegeta is literally just standing there and they're already folding. Saiyan intimidation factor is 10-10.
Even the strongest lightning style was little more than a tickle to his Saiyan constitution.
Impossible! Our best lightning technique! It didn't do a thing! You've wasted enough of my time.
With speed that defied the laws of the ninja world, he ended it.
No survivors. Vegeta literally just did a speedrun on these guys. This is what I'm talking about, chat. Pure, unadulterated Saiyan dominance.
To the Cloud Village, they were elite operatives. To Vegeta, they were nothing more than trash to be taken out.
And that's why you don't mess with the prince, chat. Absolutely savage. Keep watching, cause the fallout from this is gonna be huge.
You didn't even use a single beam of energy.
Energy beams would have been a waste of power. They weren't worth that much.
The hidden cloud won't let this go easily. This could start a war, Vegeta.
Let them come. I'll make sure the ninja world learns exactly what true power is.
Alright chat, this is it. The final beatdown. Vegeta is about to show these ninjas why he's the prince of all Saiyans. Let's get it.
Too slow. Your movements are predictable.
A single strike, calculated to shatter his entire chakra network. With nothing left to fight with, the final intruder was sent flying toward the border.
LMAO. Did you see that airtime? Vegeta treats these elite ninjas like they're nothing but garbage disposal. Absolutely savage.
Take your trash back to your Cloud Village. This clan stands above the laws of your ninja world. Tread carefully.
The Sovereign Zone, where ninja rules end and Saiyan pride begins.
That line in the sand? That's not just a boundary, that's a statement. My laws, my rules. Vegeta is the definition of badass.
A sanctuary built by blood, protected by pride, and feared by all. The prodigy continues his path, guided by the prince.
Grow strong, brat. The world you're about to face will need every bit of it.
And that's a wrap on this epic what if. Vegeta as a mentor, Naruto with Saiyan stats. This is the ultimate peak fiction, chat. Smash that like button.
The story of the prince and the Jinchuuriki had only just begun.
Thanks for watching, fam. See you in the next what if scenario. Thank you guys so much for watching till the end. Y'all are absolute legends. I'll catch you guys in the next dimension. Peace out.